Boom, 60-second Steve here. Let's talk phone cases, phone protection and phone mounting solutions. Now, I've got the iPhone 7 Plus here. I've had every generation of iPhone and this is a beast. You know, I think the first large iPhone that I had was the iPhone 6S Plus. It weighed in at 192 grams. It was somewhat big and heavy. So back when I had the iPhone 6, looking for some decent iPhone protection, I stumbled across a company called Quadlock, based in Australia, now exporting worldwide with UK and European distributors. It is by far, in my opinion, the best case that you can get. I understand that some people don't like a phone case because it desensitizes you from feeling that premium touch, that premium quality build of your device. And yeah, when you spend a lot of money, it's nice to feel that, but to be honest, you would never catch me, one, without my phone, and secondly, you would never catch me without my phone, not in a case. So I need some kind of protection. I'm not going to drop this bad boy and lose money. So I wanted some kind of protection, and this is the Quadlock case. It's a very simple, basic design, nothing really special, kind of like a soft plastic with a microfiber lining. And it fits in really easy. Just push in the front end first and then just work your way around and there you go, it's in. Very simple design, offers access to all the ports, buttons, everything as you'd expect. It slightly overspills against the screen to allow front protection should you drop it or place it down on the screen, and it offers good protection around any extruding camera lenses that you have on the back of your phone. And it's really nice. I understand, like I said, that it desensitizes you somewhat, but I think that this case is probably one of the only cases that kind of reduces that desensitization as much as possible, because it's a very slim, tight hugging case. And that's it really. Now, where this case comes into its own is with the mounting solutions that you can get on their website. So I have the car mount, and when you've got a heavy phone like this, you know, just under 200 grams, you want something that can hold your phone sturdy. Now, I don't have any modern cars. All my cars are old classics, you know, 20 to 30 year old car, actually 38 years old at this moment in time, 39 years old. So yeah, I've got some old classic cars and they are not the most comforting of cars on the market. So I need a level of stability with my car phone holder that can actually allow you to read things like sat navs without being shaken to death. So yeah, very simple design. You've got kind of like a star design on a ball socket, so you just put that onto the back, line up the star, and then you can lock it into the portrait position, lock it into the landscape position. Jobs are good. Really good design. Also with the Quadlock, you can get a bicycle mount, you can get a arm mount, so that if you're into sports you can mount this on your arm, but I think if you're mounting something like the iPhone 7 Plus to your arm, you'll probably rip it off. So yeah, also you can get mounts that you can put in your kitchen, in your bathroom. They've got a self-adhesive 3M mount. You can put them onto tiles or hard shiny surfaces. Or they have a hole in them so that you can screw them and mount them onto like wooden surfaces. I've got one downstairs in the workshop that is by a plug socket, so when I come into the workshop, click it into the wall, plug it in, and I know where the phone is whilst I'm in the workshop, and it just works an absolute treat. These retail at, I think it's about £23 in the UK, and this retails at £39.95 I think in the UK. They do a combined car package. And also I think if you subscribe to their newsletter they give you a 10% discount, so it's really cheap. I've had this case, I've had Quadlock now since the iPhone 6, then I had the iPhone 6S Plus, and now I've got the iPhone 7 Plus, so I've had this case system now for the last 3 years. So all I do, sell the phone, maybe sell the case separately depending on how I feel, and then just buy a new case, £23 for a new case. I've got this is 3 years old, does the job. All of my mounts, like down in the workshop, the one at home, in the bedroom, you know, they're 3 years old as well, and it just keeps going. So they're a really nice design, really good quality, really practical. To a certain extent, I'd say pretty cheap. I mean, you look at some that's out there on the market, and I wouldn't give it my dog. Don't know why my dog could have a phone, but anyway, there you go. So yeah, so now I'm going to cut to the Swede, which is parked outside. You'll see the Swede shortly. I'll cut to the Swede. We'll get this linked up. I'll take you for a ride. We'll see how it performs. See you on the other side. Okay guys, welcome to the Swede. We've got this really robust plastic arm here, standard suction cup, but it is really strong. You've got this kind of like crosshair, kind of like ball and socket, which locks in onto the back of the Quadlock case. So you just line it up, and there you go. So there's landscape, there's portrait. Let's put it back into landscape. Okay, let's get something on. Stick on YouTube. Let's watch a nice bit of unbox therapy. Let's turn this down just a little bit. There we go. So there's that. Start the beast up. And so let's go for a drive. Over the speed humps, and I hope that you can see on this video. What you probably can't see is how bouncy it is, but what you can see clearly is that that case is pretty steady. You know, for such a large, heavy phone. I hope you can hear me, by the way. It's getting a little bit noisy in here, but yeah, for such a large, heavy phone, I'd say that is pretty goddamn steady. Compare that to any other phone holder on the market, and in my opinion, it's second to none. Just to kind of show you how bouncy it is here, I'll rotate it. Let's go into camera mode. Okay, so I won't record. I don't need to record, but maybe I'll do a little record. Welcome to the Swede, everybody. To be fair, it's not as bouncy as probably this video makes it look to be, but there is an element of bounce in the car, and I think that furthermore shows the fact that this case is really good at holding the phone pretty steady. So this is a really good example as to, you know, a 39-year-old car. It's on lowered springs. It is not the smoothest of rides out there, and like I said earlier, you need a strong case that can hold something that's significantly heavier than a normal phone and larger than most other phones out there, like the iPhone 7 Plus. You want something that can hold it pretty well. You know, if you're looking at a sat nav, you want to be able to read the text properly and study the map properly, or whatever else you might do on your phone whilst driving, which should be nothing, by the way. So yeah, I think that this is a really good example as to how I believe the quad case car mount is pretty goddamn good at holding your phone very steady, especially when you can see me right now, and believe me, I'm not bouncing myself here. This is how this car is. So yeah, I'm getting shaken to death. But yeah, here it is. This is the car, this is the mount, this is how it looks, and I hope this footage clearly does show how sturdy this case is. So without further ado, I'm going to continue on my journey home. I'm 60 Seconds Steve. Thanks for watching.